All right, is this thing on? Anybody there? Hello, hello, hello. I am going to stress test how I can stream Ark Ascended on. Oh, I'm trying to roll my. Oh my god, I tried to move my chair. I tried to move my chair so I could roll in a little closer, and it decided instead of rolling my chair to bring my desk to me, which is not what I'm after. Okay. So, I am going to see how well this will work streaming. I can guarantee nothing. Absolutely guarantee nothing. But we'll see. Maybe it really works. Let's us see. In the meantime, did I find a new dinosaur themed sound alert before I bring up the game that I have loaded in already? Did I do a dinosaur sound alert? Let me see. Where's my sound? Did I? Ah, I did. I did. Here it is. Are we ready for some dinosaur sounds? I love it. I love it so much. I love it. So if anyone else loves dinosaurs as much as I love dinosaurs, let's see if we can have some dinosaur fun. Perhaps. Maybe. All right. Maybe. Let us see. So, we will do this. And we will... Oh, we have it. It's already up. Look at what I did. I did a thing. So let's stress test it. And let's see if we can stress test the mods. So, I played Ark Survival Evolved and did the entire storyline of all of it with the family, and that was a lot of fun. And then I branched off after that and did a lot of Ark Evolved, running private servers, totally modded up to play and have fun and build and go crazy. So Ascended is a remaster, and it's completely different as far as it looks better. Now, the biggest difference is now with this Ark, there are a lot of mods that people pay to buy the mods. Unfortunately, because if the server is running those paid mods, everyone that wants to play on that server must also have these paid mods, and they call them premium mods. So we're going to look through the mod list here and see what we can see. I don't want to run premium. I've been thinking about running a server and playing with people, if they're okay with that being streamed, and just having an Ark adventure on stream. And anybody watching, we'll see if you'd like to join in and play Ark Ascended. If you have Ark Ascended as well, maybe that'll be fun. So let me look. Let's press to start. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this because this is streaming off of my gaming PC, which is it's a little bit far away. But this streaming machine can definitely not handle Ark. So my main gaming PC barely handles Ark Ascended, and it's a pretty large game. They did bring it down in size stuff, but they didn't not enough, perhaps not enough. So let's see what we got here. I'm so very overwhelmed every single time I try to look in this menu now because it's so ridiculous, because they have their premium mods. Obviously, premium mods are making them money because they're taking a cut. Wildcard's taking a cut off, which is fine. I fully support modders making money. on what they do, because some of these modders have made this community what it is, and they've really helped the game actually survive. But a lot of these mods that are paid and premium are not even complete. And sometimes the modders are, they're putting out a mod that's not done. And then if they fix it or change it, it can break game saves. And so it's problematic for that. So you have to be very careful with what mods you add, paid or unpaid, for the record. Any mods that you add. But let's see, what do we got? I've got some installed. Dino Colorizer. These are my must-have mods. I know this sounds so silly, but say you have a dinosaur and you tame it, and it's got like this really awful color that clashes with the rest of the dinosaur. I want it to just mesh really well, and you can. I won't have to run this if I run a mod. But there are a couple that I absolutely will not run a game without, and they're free, so that's good for everybody. Awesome Spyglass is one of them. You can use this to see things far away, so you can look at things when you're trying to look at things. And then engrams is another thing, just because. So the way that the game and the progression system is done is that as you level up, you learn and unlock engrams. And I'm going to just, while I talk about this, I'm just going to update some of these that need updating. I could just hit the update all button, but being as it's a wildcard game and it goes through CurseForge now, sometimes hitting update all is super sketch. So we'll just be patient with this and let it go. Some of these are bigger mods than other ones. So the way that the progression system is basically it's like any other kind of survival game. You progress through the game, and you have to have progression. The difference with Ark and other games is your personal progression is one thing, but you don't necessarily gain power as a person in any sort of skill tree, if you want to think about it that way. So any of your skills that you unlock basically are at the mercy of whatever dinosaurs you tame. So if you would like to be able to do bosses in the game, there are arenas, and basically you farm the materials to access the arena. And once you are in that arena, you have dinosaurs that you have tamed that are going to be your fighters, if you want to look at it like that, for lack of a better, any kind of terminology, but basically. So that's how you get your progression. So engrams are things that you unlock in the game, and they're basically things that you unlock in the game. I can show you when I get into the game. This mod allows you to unlock all engrams. So if you're playing with a very small tribe or you're playing solo, it's kind of a very important mod, because without unlocking all the engrams, you're locked out of content in the game, basically. You can't do it all, and then you become reliant on other people. So if you ever wanted to play a solo game, or you wanted to play small tribe, or you just wanted to play how like I played when we played with the family, like I did all of the building. But if you don't have it unlocked to like make certain armors and stuff, sometimes you can't even repair those armors. So that you need other people to be on to do things for you. So you're limited to your gameplay. So it is game breaking in a way, because it unlocks them all for you as you level up, instead of having to choose which ones you're allowed to have. So basically, if you have to choose, maybe you have to choose that you can only get saddles for certain dinosaurs, and then you can't get saddles for other dinosaurs. So then you're locked out of being able to actually use those dinosaurs or ride those dinosaurs. And it's a quality of life thing for me, because I don't want to be locked out of content in the game, especially playing with small tribes or playing solo. So I use them all. This one, Dino Depot, is in-game you have cryopods where you can cryopod your dinosaur, and you put it in a little handheld device, and you basically make it shrink, stick in the cryopod, and then you put it in a refrigerator or freezer, cryo freezer, when you have unlocked all of the skill tree to get up to the highest tech, which is the tech skill tree. You go from basic wood and stone and wood at the very beginning, and then you work up your way through the eras and ages of iron and then metal, stuff like that, and then up to the tech, which is the last to unlock, where you're using element, which is a kind of fuel. And then when you unlock that, you can unlock the cryo freezers. And so then you can transport dinosaurs basically in your pocket. So instead of that, I have this one called Dino Depot. It's basically a Pokeball, and you can Pokeball up your dinosaurs. You can have a gun that has little Pokeballs that you shoot at the dinosaur. You pick them up, and then you're good to go. You carry them in your little pocket. Then you can pop them out when you want to use it, and then you can put them back in a ball. And the biggest reason I love this mod is because if you have a lot of dinosaurs out and they're just roaming around and running around out in your camp or whatever, it is a tremendous amount of lag on the server. But also they can die. And I had quite a sad instance once with baby dinosaurs dying before I knew. For instance, we had otters, and I didn't know that they specifically needed and only would eat fish. There was no fish, and they died. And that was a slightly traumatizing sort of experience for me. And I don't ever want to experience that again. So for the safety of dinosaurs, in case it's not careful, in case there's something lacking in the trough to feed them, or for whatever reason, I like to ball them up and kind of store them. I have a terminal. Anybody can use the terminal, or you can keep them on yourself. But yeah, this is a shop and missions mod that I set up so that there could be quests to do, because it is a sandbox game and there isn't really any direction. And I like to add modded dinosaurs. So this is a Mora Rex and Mora Raptor from the Jurassic Park movies. This was inspired by some of that, and these are specific and special dinosaurs that have very interesting ways of taming. This little beautiful creature, one of my favorites, the Mara Raptor, is incredible. It will, if you knock it out, because different dinosaurs take different taming. If you knock it out, it will pretend to be asleep, and you have to watch for it to flicker, like twitch its eyes or something. And if it does, it'll attack you and just kill you, and it'll stop the tame. So you have to be very careful. Every creature is different. I've had a lot of good experiences, a lot of experiences in this game. And so the other ones I'm installing in here, updating, is decor mods, because the base game does not have a lot of decoration. And so one of the really cool things is that you can actually, you can put mods in the game that will allow you to decorate. And there's still a lot that are lacking the last time I was playing. So I decided to stop playing Ark for a while after I built my base, and decided to just go back to Fallout because I could at least decorate in Fallout. Which is why I still keep playing Fallout, because I love that. So I have heard that there are a lot of mods that have been added to Ark since then for decorating. So we're going to have to check that out and look and see what there is. But I'm going to update these first, and then I'm probably going to go into a solo game that I haven't played yet and start out fresh and probably die a lot, because I think I was going to check out how Extinction runs, because I know a lot of people love the Extinction map and it just got released. So, yeah. This is a modern furniture set. Again, just decor. How is everybody doing? Anybody out there? Anybody join in? Am I just talking to myself? Or we're lurking, which is perfectly fine too. I don't mind the lurk. Let's see. What other mods do we have here? This is a map I paid for. It has since been updated. I was running a server for this updated mod, and the last time I tried to turn this server on to go check on my build and my Maros and my Phyla, it crashed. I couldn't get it to work, which makes me very sad. very sad. Yeah, so let's see. That is still updating. It's such a huge map. I don't want to go too far away from it because sometimes with Arc you have to be very patient and it corrupts the download and the install. So I'm going to wait and do one at a time. But I've got a bunch of skins, and the cool thing, one of the cool changes is these cosmetic skins. So it's not a mod that I actually have to run on the server, and it's a client-side mod for the cosmetics that you can just use them and apply them to things in your world or in your build separately, and then you can just run them. So it's cool in that. Like, it allows people to do things like these, custom cosmetics for these tops. So I could have a whole mod dedicated to different outfits that I want to wear, but I don't have to run it on the server. So it's a lot nicer for some of these mods can get really big, and so not everybody wants to run them, you know? So this gives you the freedom to do the cosmetics and not have to worry about that. So I'm going to have to look at a lot of these. I'm going to wait for this to finish installing. So with the Svartalfheim mod, it's a modded map. And the creator of this map did some great stuff with a map on Evolved, where he did this map called Fjordur and Valguero and a lot of other stuff. And they were great maps. But then when he swapped over to working on stuff for Ascended, which is the remastered Evolved, he started charging money for premium mods. So his Svartalfheim, which was a free map on Evolved, and was a free map initially on on Ascended. Yeah, I got that right. He decided he started to charge for it. And then I was willing to pay for it because it added endgame bosses that no other map had except for the base game. So it was very cool. But then he took it away. So even if you purchased that map, you had that content removed after purchasing the map. And I really didn't like that. I think that he's added it back. So yeah, I was kind of upset about that. I really had a problem with paying for something to then have some of that content removed. And that was one of the biggest reasons why I bought the content to begin with. Was the fact that it would have that. So yeah, and then he stopped working on that map so that he could put out a new map. Since then, I believe that he has finished Svartalfheim. And then now has a new map that he's working on, but then he stopped that so that he can work on another map. So this one, like Sunken World Edition, that is another a dinosaur mod. I like to add extra dinosaurs, and I like to add building mods, and I like to add decor mods, and stuff like that. And then just some basic quality of life things, like this electric power amplifier. It allows the radius of your power supply to go larger, so that when you're building larger, you don't have to put down multiple generators, and you can just use one, so that it works better. And the lighting is really sketch. So this is the tech light that anybody can use without having to unlock tech. And then the cooking mod, it allows you to build like a kitchen and appliances that look like it, but it also adds extra functionality to the game as well. So it's above and beyond basically a quality of life mod. At this trank mod I run so that my tranquilizers for knocking dinosaurs out is a little more powerful. I feel like it's very violent, and you're beating on these creatures incessantly and then trying to tell them that you want them to be their best friend and bring them home, but you're beating on them. So using the trank that's a little stronger allows you to not have to like massacre them and possibly murder them, just trying to knock them out and bring them home and love them forever. And I kind of wanted a little cozier, so I like the Trank mod. There was a mod for Evolved that was a different mod that allowed you to immersively tame them. And if you immersively tame them, then basically you can befriend them by petting them and dropping food for them. And for some dinosaurs that makes perfect sense, and for some dinosaurs that's kind of weird. I really liked that mod though, because I'm gonna look at free mods only. I don't like being so violent. You don't have to be so violent. So let's look at free, and let's look at total installs to see what I might have missed on these. I don't actually have to do this. I could just load into the game and see if I can get it to run. I don't know if it's gonna run. These editions, Ascended editions, are pretty sweet. I don't run a stacking mod because I coded that for my servers so that you don't need a stacking mod, because I kind of feel like if one of these mods breaks, it can break the entire save, it breaks the entire world, and you lose it all. So I'd rather do it manually with the coding, if I can do it manually with the coding instead. Oh, I like to see this. Marl's Indomitable Duo is up here so high on total installs. That makes me really happy, because he's just, he did the model and the textures and all the animations himself. And it's really cool to see some of this, and it's free. And another one of my favorites is this Architect mod. It takes the base game building stuff, and it makes it even more so, and then gives you above and beyond options for having really nice sort of builds. So I really, really appreciate this. And he's an excellent modder, and he's very communicative with his community. Just stand up person. So I very much appreciate using their mods. So yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna see. Let's just see. What is this Discover World? I'll just look at the. I'm gonna get overwhelmed by looking at mods. So let me focus, and let's create a new game. We've got Extinction right here. Let's look. Advanced auto timer. I don't even remember all these settings. How's it working? It's working so far. Hey, C. Christina. Is that okay? Should I not? I'm happy to have you. It's fine. Oh, I have something for you. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, wait. I put this is fine. This is special. Here we go. We're ready?
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Okay. Sorry. I had to add these because,
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's fine. All right. Good. I'm glad to see you. I know that we talked about maybe doing a Conan playthrough, but I really miss Ark. I really miss Ark. So I miss my babies. I miss my dinosaurs. But this is not, I know you said your husband has evolved. This is Ascended. This is the remastered one. I cannot, because it's so buggy. You understand buggy if you've ever played a Bethesda game. But Wildcard kind of takes it next level buggy, if we're being honest. So I have a very hard time with a good conscience saying, oh, hey, you want to go buy this game from these game devs that promised that the remastered version would be free, and then the corporate that owned them made them charge? It just feels really bad. So that being said, I have a lot of other caveats for that. So I don't remember what all these settings are. So I guess we're just going to fuck around and find out what happens. Right? Let's do it. Let's just do Extinction. I'm asking for it. Extinction actually starts out pretty nice. Actually, I was thinking about running a server for Extinction. It's in the story arc. You can see all the story maps here. You start at the island, and you play through the whole entire story. I don't want to do any spoilers. It actually, for a sandbox game, has a very lush story. You go around and you collect notes, and you piece it together. And then you can move on to Scorched Earth, which is kind of like a side story, not a full next in line. And then Aberration is absolutely next. Aberration is something special. Aberration is really something special, and I still kind of have some PTSD from Aberration, if we're being honest. So I don't know if I want to do that. But also my favorite dinosaur is a Thylacolea, and you can't find them on Aberration, and that makes me sadder than anything. There's some beautiful, beautiful things about Aberration. It has bioluminescent biomes, and that in and of itself is absolutely gorgeous. It is my favorite visual map to play for that reason. But I can't have Thyla, but I can have really pretty, sparkly glow creatures, which I love. And I'll talk about that later. I'm gonna geek out so hard about this. I would say I'm sorry, but I'm actually just not. I love this game so much, and I haven't played it in a really long time. So maybe if I can find some build mods, maybe we could play through it. Before I say that, maybe I should see. Oh, that's up. Let's see. What is it? Are they actually still fucking calling this an early access game? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Jeez. Yeah. All right. Well, that's a thing. Ark, the original Ark, it's so ridiculous. So the original Ark, I have over 4,000 hours on. And it's literally right up there as one of my all-time favorite games, right up there with Fallout 76. It is not for everyone. It has a lot of elements that are very horror-esque, just because there's fucking dinosaurs. And you could be punching a tree to try and get wood when you're first starting. You could accidentally punch a trike on the beach and get fucked. Like, you die, and he gets mad. Or you punch a Bronto, and he gets mad, and he tail swipes your entire base that you just spent hours building. And then you want to cry. And you might actually cry. Because ask me how I know. I've done it. But for whatever reason, it was more along the lines of, fuck, it's so good still, and I love it. You could lose everything, but you just get up and you do it again because, here we go, do we love dinosaurs? I love dinosaurs. And to play, oh my god, that makes my speakers are making my thing grumble. I love it. No, I'm not a sadist, but thank you. I love it because I get to interact with the dinosaurs. So let's see. Okay, the center is an off map. It's not part of the story. And Club Ark, I don't know what the fuck's going on with Club Ark. Honestly, it's like a hangout spot. I have no idea what's going on with that. So Extinction is where we're at in the storyline. You go Island, Aberration, Extinction. And then the next ones after that were Genesis 1 and 2, and they haven't released those yet. But they're interesting. They're very, very interesting. So let's do Extinction. You know what I need to do, though? I need to put in some mods for this. So I'm going to get rid of the colorizer. I'll deactivate that one. I'm going to go for a low mod loadout. Architecture, Structures, and Masters. Have to have it. Griffins. I don't know how to tell you this, but Griffins is a must-have mod. That means I can have Griffins. And I'm not, if I can have Griffins in a game, I'm gonna have Griffins in the game. Period. We'll get rid of Clingers, because that can have kind of some buggy shit that happens. Dwarven Builders mod. I'm gonna get rid of that one for right now. I'm gonna get rid of the Wardrobe mod. S dinosaurs. I'm going to get rid of that one for right now. Stress test this. Additional structures. Goodbye, Klinger. Civitherium is a beautiful, beautiful modded creature. Very wonderful. Giant moose with antlers. Can have a lot of great things, but I'm not thinking it adds a lot to the table right now. You outgrow this dinosaur really early on. Meraxes. Now, okay, so the Meraxes is a great modded dinosaur. Scary as fuck. But it's a lot of, like, kind of content that is just shared. So you have a T-Rex already, and you have a Gigantosaur, the Giga, in-game already as well. This is kind of niche between both of those, and it's not necessary. So I'm going to take it off the loadout. Fruit, cedar, and meat spoiler. Spoiled meat is a thing that you need in the game. But I'm going to leave that off for right now. We'll make it a little harder. Better breeding allows you to get the best traits from each dinosaur when you're breeding them to get better dinosaurs. And it allows you to do it faster without having to use tech and without having to really, really clutter up a server with a bunch of dinosaurs, basically. So I like that. Admin panels for me to work, make the server run smooth, check on spawns, make sure all the dinosaurs are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Behind the scenes sort of stuff. Okay, Spyglass is great. We're going to do it. Auto Engram's going to do it. Awesome Teleporters is fantastic. It allows you to craft a remote, and it allows you to craft a teleport pad. These are in-game things that you can do once you hit progression in the game for the tech tree. But Awesome Teleporters just allows you to have that functionality earlier in the game. If you go and fly halfway across the map and you want to try and get home, you can't until you have the teleporters. This allows you to just access that and unlock that earlier in the game, which I am all for. I am all for having fun. But I don't want to break the game either because some people need something to do. So Awesome Teleporters also allows you to craft a chip that you can have your dinosaur eat. So say you're out adventuring and you're with your favorite little buddy and you're enjoying a nice little farming session. Yeah, they are kind of a bummer. I agree. I completely agree. So you're having a little session out with your little friend out here and oh shit, something comes along, KOs you, you're passed out, or you get killed, you respawn back at home, but your dinosaur is out there stuck in the world. And you can't get to them quickly. You could be in a very dangerous spot. If you have fed them this chip, it allows you to use your remote control to teleport them back to you. So, a lot of people find that game breaking. I don't actually care. I get kind of attached to my dinosaurs, just like I get kind of attached to my builds, and they're the worlds that I make, and so I like to make it a little easier. That's another reason why I use this Death Inventory Keeper, because then you do not drop your things when you die. Sometimes it's not like you can't remake the gear, because you totally can. But if you are carrying dinosaurs on you that have been balled up in their little Pokeballs, you don't want to lose that. And I don't like that. So anyway, so here's hairstyle mod, because obviously we need our hair to be on point. I talked about this one already. Architect Structures Remastered. It takes the in-game base build pieces and amplifies them to the next level, where you have those, but then you have above and beyond stylistically, so you can have some really cool stuff without needing all the custom cosmetics. You can still do the custom cosmetics, but this will still have it in the game. Griffins, must have. Must have. Griffins, must have. So the cooking and kitchen mod I haven't used in a while, so hopefully it's fine. Shiny Dinos is a mod that basically will allow special dinosaurs to spawn in your world in place of a normal one once in a while, and they have a special, hello Scotty, they have a special sparkly effect, and they will have extra special abilities that other dinosaurs will not have. And they are, yeah. There's a mod here, Dino Depot. It's like a Pokemon. You can collect your dinosaurs and put them in little Pokeballs and save them so they can stay alive and you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, and Utilities Plus basically makes your tools in-game reusable. It is very good. I like it. So again, a lot of people feel like some of this is game breaking. I try to find a balance between mods that are game breaking for some, but are maybe not game breaking for others, and it helps the quality of life so that it is a fun experience. Because some of this stuff can be super fucking punishing. And you know what we're here for? We're here to have fun, guys. That's what we're here for. Let's make it a little cozier, because even with these mods, your shit's still gonna get jacked. So here we go. I activated these mods. Why does this say update? I don't know. Let's just try a new one and let's see if I can actually play the game. Yeah, see, I don't want it to be too tedious. It's true. It's true. And a lot of those games just lose me if it's just an endless loop of farming where you have no gratification. And so I don't mind survival elements. I don't mind a challenge, but I also do not like tedious, mindless grinding for the sake of tedious, mindless grinding. So let me do a single player. Oh, it's making a little streaming thing in the corner. I don't know if it's going to work. It's loading up right now because it won't let me touch anything. Oh, shit. You know what? I haven't had the desktop sounds on at all. Fuck. Oh. My map. Okay, there we go. We're loading in. It's Ark in full experience as it lags out on my gaming computer that I'm streaming upstairs. Full on mess. Mess, I tell you. Let's make a character. I think I may have a preset. Let me see if I have a preset saved. Load. What the fuck is that? How many presets are there? When did that happen? Damn. All right, well, it doesn't matter. What do we want to be called? What do I want to name this? Oh, we'll do it. All right, are we ready? I'm just going to do it. I don't even know what this preset is. I'm not going to save this game. I'm just going to test it. Where are we going to spawn? Damn. Shit. Well, you know what they did? They redid the body modeling for the woman's body. And it looks so weird what they did with parts of it that I do not like. Where do I want to spawn? Hey, Scotty, have you ever played on Extinction? On the Extinction map? Have you ever played on it? I know we've played on a lot of different maps together, but I don't know if you've ever played on Extinction or not. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for a response. I'm looking at these different regions where we can spawn in. Excuse me. I'm getting thirsty. I still haven't bought myself. I wanted to buy myself a dedicated water bottle to bring upstairs so I could have a constant stream of hydration. Let's see. Okay, well, it doesn't even let us spawn in over here. Wow. And we definitely do not want to spawn in on the desert. Let's spawn in Sanctuary. Dundee Sanctuary Central. East. I don't remember which is the better spot. I feel like that Sanctuary West. I don't want to do that. Yeah, and Sunken Forest is Sunken Forest for a reason. We're not going to do that. I thought I remembered them putting Sunken Forest in it as a green zone prior. I think I'm gonna go east. Should I go east? Do you remember what the best spot is? I don't remember. Let's just
You've
do it.
reached the end of your path, survivor. Just as Helena Walker once did. It is here that she and her allies faced their final battles. It's up to you to make sure their sacrifices weren't in vain. The alien element that ended our world has willed a titanic adversary into being, to rule in the ruins. Find a way to dethrone that king, and you'll clear the way for me to call down the arts, enabling nature to be reseeded. Humanity and Earth's many creatures, and evolution itself, can be restored. Helena Walker wanted it so. No. I wanted it. I may be the one who waits,
Interesting.
but I'm still Helena too.
Using her cartoon.
I
version.
remember everything now. The struggles I faced,
Oh, it's so laggy.
the losses I felt,
Oh, nah.
and the love that I found.
I'm gonna cry.
I can see
now.
the
It's
world
from the
through my
story.
own eyes again.
It's not too bad
And
for viewing.
Survivor?
Okay, good. Good.
I'm
Good.
certain of one thing now. You got this, mate.
Did you watch the cartoon? Did you watch the show? They did the show. Oh god, it's so bad, this cinematic. Fuck. It's so in and out. Okay, here we go. They're gonna do this
there
Bob's
you are.
Tales because I own them.
Wondering where
the
you two
DLC.
got off to.
Get out of here. I don't want to do that. I don't want to watch that cartoon. Here we go. Where am I starting? Okay. Oh, the mod is here. Craft a stone pick and hatchet. And it will reward you with a better quality stone pick hatchet and 250 gold coins. I haven't set anything up yet. Oh, I'm stuck first person. Okay, I'm not. Excellent. I am hot. I should slip. Oh, fuck. It's a raptor. So that was the easy place to spawn in. Guys, we're gaming. We're doing so good. Alright, well, let's not, that is a typical ARC starting experience. You got it. Excellent. Never a letdown. Fuck, that's a raptor. I love raptors. They're so useless in game as tames. For like end game. God, I always tame them because I love them. I just love them so much. I love raptors. So anyway, let's try a different spawn place because we don't have anything to lose at this point. So let's go. We'll try this one. All right. Fuck, I see drones. I see drones. I see... Buddy. What are you doing up there? Oh, is it okay, you're gonna have to tell me how that iguanodon is running from something. Okay. Let me get the metal creatures. Here. Alright. We're okay. They're not gonna attack us, I think. If I remember correctly, the defense units only attack the dinosaurs when they get too close to the city. You're gonna have to let me know, the quality on this. Because it's really bad for me. It's really bad for me. Here, actually. So you'll have to tell me how the streaming quality is. This is the stress testing. It looks like I can stream it. Oh, that's a Dilo. That's a Dilo. You gotta run from the Dilo. Where's my sprint button? Shit. Nope, that's jump. My keybinds are different on this game. Oh, that's crouch. I definitely do not want to be crouching. Stuck in the metal. Oh, that Dilo is gonna come get me. If I'm not careful. Is he chasing? It's actually just not chasing. Is it pixelated? Okay. Alright. Wow, bro. Did I tell you wildcard sometimes is really bad and buggy? Right now, we have an Ankylosaurus. He's flying. Somehow. Flying on invisible something. Fuck. Okay, it's a dinosaur unit. So, I mean, a level up is available. Access my inventory to apply it. I got a level up because I was picking flowers. Excellent. Oh, it's so laggy though. Holy smokes. Yikes. Fuck. Where's my jump button on this? It won't let me bind how I normally bind stuff. I really... Alright, what do we got? We got ruins over here. Oh. Alright, let's... We got... it's a ruined... It's a basically... I don't know if you want spoilers or not. Especially C, if you haven't played the games. If I'm about to say something, it might be spoilery, but it places the setting of where the game takes place. If you don't mind spoilers. It's not super in-depth story, but basically you play the story of all of the arcs as you progress through them. And if you don't want spoilers, that doesn't bother you. Okay, so basically, on the first map, you're on the island.